Hi. Welcome to another Genshin stream. How are you doing today? Hope you had a wonderful day yesterday and are ready to play some more Genshin with me. Hey, Ark, what's up? Twitch betrayed you again. Feels bad, man. It's time to never trust Twitch again. So after last time we finished the event and all the quests, well, the character quests. Today it's time to dive into the volcano and yeah, do have some fun in there. Now that being said, I should probably just get the map open already. Let me do that. Let me actually just do that. I am totally prepared. Okay. So, the event was too long. The event was kind of the Archon quest this time around, right? Basically, like lengthwise, that's about what it was. The first quest was really long. The second and third weren't all that long, but still like 45 minutes each. But yeah. But yeah. That is a very good point. Oh, what did we just get? Oh, open the path to... okay, well, apparently we got that by porting here. I don't know. But before we go in there, I believe last time we kind of skipped over exploring this area. Yes, exactly. So we still need to do some exploration in this general region, area. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
I thought the event quests were pretty enjoyable. The problem with that kind of stuff is like they're long quests more or less, and everything is on a timer because eventually it will just go away. So you can't take your time either. That's kind of my issue with that. Okay. Okay. What are you telling us? Oh, ha. Okay, that works. Oh, damn. Really? Really? Okay. I mean, I do have to, yeah. But still, really? Wow, everything is going to HP. Not that it really matters. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, do we have... I should just discard them. Oh, we should. I have to do another, like, serious cleanup round. especially with the support stuff. Okay. Just be gone. Be gone. Be gone. You stick around. Be gone. You stick around. So do you. That stuff's yeah. As no. That's definitely a no. It's this and that's it. Okay. So. Oh. Hello. Also, I should mark this as done. What do we have here? Just randomly. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi. Wait, hold up. So this just... We do this. And then eventually... That was 3 this time. Did I just see that right? Yep, I did. And we've been trapped. Okay. How good you game? Have a look at the build. No, I haven't really looked into it. All I can think of though is since you do basically use it as a buffer, that's based on your attack. I'd say you just go ham on attack. And that's it. And what else do you wanna give her, right? How much is my answer? I have no idea. Oh yeah, right. There's a cap on it, isn't there? Ooh. Right. I'd have to check. Also can't move, so. Okay, there you go. But yeah, like, would you even build the crit on her or whatever? Since, yeah. I don't know. Okay. You're not getting close. Oh, really? Wait, what? Really? Are you sure you're not missing something? Does this go up with level? This goes up with level, right? Yeah. All attack artifact gets you. Have you factored in like attack buffs from other sources? Also, like, I will definitely go with this one, and I will probably just hit it. I mean, you have C6, right? So you have more levels in your burst. At level 12, cap is 770. I'll have to level the Yansan first, and then yeah, but I mean, by the looks of things, I need less because I don't have C6, right? All right. And this is the exit. Yeah, let's stay here. I mean, you need 400 more attack, right? That doesn't sound like that much. My beloved son is born, just as I had planned. How beautiful he is. Such flawless creation. Okay. I can feel the blood of the dragon flowing through his veins. Even my brother, should he lay eyes upon him, would struggle to discern his true lineage at first glance. Beshackled by their feeble flesh, human souls are forever incapable of fully realizing their will. But not so my beloved son, for he shall surpass all of humanity and take his rightful place as the protagonist of my story. His strength is undeniable. Even within the confines of the Bishop's nest, when it comes to feeding time, he always claims the dragon's share. To conquer or be conquered and grow stronger with every trial, just as it has been with all who have become dragons before him. But I did not create him merely to raise another lord of Dragonkin. Were I to steer him from step by step, shaping his ascent to power just as I dictated, guiding him to rule over the human tribes and eventually becoming their king. Without question, he would make the choices laid out before him. The choices I envisioned. Then it would all be meaningless. Perhaps it would be unwise to keep him here for too long. Okay. Okay. So we gotta go back up now. Okay. Jillian got us covered. Sweet. Because Chef also gives 40% attack. That sounds like a lot of investment for that. The core of a device that can convert liquid Folgestone within a certain range into solid Folgestone. It can be carried around and even collected by... Okay. So that's why you are there. Will you... So why do we have this? If you're not gonna open this. I guess that works. Then in freedom that wouldn't happen. Maybe you really do have to give a 5-star weapon. Huh? I knew you would arrive, and so I prepared a welcome of suitable pomp and circumstance. This is apparently where we have to be, oops. Though I know that you are only being polite, I am indeed glad to see you. Ha, so it's you after all. So, what are you calling yourself this time? This time my name belonged to a scribe from the Chamber of Deliberation. In truth, he rarely ever touched quill or ink himself, not since the secret saw servants were invented anyways. Awanyu, you may address me so. Alright then, Awanyu. So, you are here to help us out with the Sacred Mountain Heart permit thing? If you are without it, the astral assemblages within the heart of the Sacred Mountain will attack upon detecting any unauthorized entry. I have extracted records from Awanyu. According to them, the permit required to enter the heart of the Sacred Mountain has been placed above the Chamber of Deliberation. For that cause, I have no choice but to set foot in this place. The Congress of Arrogant Fools, this assembly of those who gloried in their powerlessness. Not to mention a den of pretenders claiming the right to judge their own kin. Sounds like politicians to me. It's not gonna happen? Aww. A dragon judge. Is it just me, or is that familiar somehow? Sounds like you don't like it there. And neither would you, were you ever to have been regarded as a criminal. Let's go. Let's go. We shall see where they have hidden the permit. It seems they have left it over there. Didn't they even think to hide it at all? Still, it seems but an empty shell. Hey, what's with all these rift hounds? It means the permits. Gate security may have been neutralized, allowing them to take advantage of the opening and enter. Wait, what do we do then? No matter. We need only activate the Chamber of Deliberation's repair and purification facilities. They are over there. Well, first things first. Click. Chamber of Deliberation. Well, that works. Shadow foe threat detected. Infernal safeguard auto repair mode activated. Oh, I never thought that'd be... Okay. Just auto. It's gold and shiny. Yeah. Don't touch Paimon. It would be best not to. It will not distinguish between friend or foe. It simply consumes everything it touches. A crass and brutal approach. The designs these fools came up with. Still, we can use it to open the shield covering the permit, right? It's worth a shot. See his proposal, a rarity from our dear Paimon. Indeed, I too did not expect our White Heralds to have such hidden depths, such hidden wisdom. A shock, to be sure. Everyone is not okay, nice. Paimon doesn't get what you are so shocked about. Anyway, let's find a way to make this thing ascend, shall we? Camera? Okay. Oh, hey. Blup. Well, that's the OG state. This is a lot warmer now. So, we need to do things and stuffs here. Did they appear a gold mirror? Okay. Records from the past. So, where's the receptacle? Oh, it's that one. And we have a chest down here. Apparently the game thought we just walked down, which of course, no. Just aim and shoot. The true traitor, okay. We have stuff over here. Can you not take this away? Okay, no, they don't. Good. And of course you fell down in the process because, yeah, we went to flight when that happened. God damn it. So, there's this, but yeah. Boom. I see monsters. Nope. Good. Hey. And they're gone. And they're gone. Okay, now that all the lords are present, let us begin. Before we start, allow me to ask, where is the fourth lord? If memory serves, Ajavajavavavava has been absent from the sessions of this council for quite some time. Tell me, speaker, is that disdainful, decadent, decrepit old thing still holed up in his lonely citadel atop the high cliffs, lost in his futile research on the Folgestonization of life? Or has he already perished like the 6th and 10th Lord, drowned in his own folly and decay? According to the 4th Lord, the research he has been undertaking has now reached a critical juncture. As such, totally no. That was the correct name. As such, he has been unable to participate in our recent council. Ha, I doubt that. He is merely looking for an excuse to neglect his duties. If he truly loves research so much, why not replenish his title as a sovereign ruler and instead serve under the regent who seems to share his facile obsession with technology? Watch your tone, 11th Lord. His absence will not hinder the proceedings of this vote. Let him rot in his domain. Speaker, begin the deliberations. Then let us proceed. This session has been convened upon the initiative of the 5th Lord, who proposes that, in the interest of mitigating the risk of rebellion and ensuring long-term prosperity, stability, and peace, the sovereign rulers implement the neutralization of human settlements exceeding a certain scale within each of their respective territories. Should consensus be reached, even abstainers will be bound to uphold the Council's decision. Let the session commence. 5th Lord, you may now present your case. Comrades, brothers and sisters, esteemed sovereign rulers, hear my words. As you all know, of the 13 sovereign lords who govern Natlanti, 2 have already fallen to humanity's schemes. My reasons to bring forth this proposal need no further elaboration. I only hope that you will continue to not continue to ignore the truth. At this very moment, the species known as humanity has become a threat to our noble kind. The propagation and expansion have far exceeded our initial predictions, and now they have even stolen the secrets of wielding Folkstone. Admittedly, the understanding of Folkstone remains as crude as an aphid's, yet the heights to which their overweening arrogance and ambition soar may be compared to that detestable reaver from beyond the skies. If left unchecked, the kindling of rebellion will only grow more dangerous. As such, I, overseer of Ek Pulinik, propose to this council to keep their numbers within a controllable range. We must parallelly neutralize human settlements within our domain by incinerating the excess. Clearly, such a course of action would require coordination among all present, lest the humans, in their cunning malevolence even, flee across our territories and in doing so escape their ordained fate, thereby undermining the effectiveness of such measures. The 6th and 7th Lords fell to their own weakness and incompetence. I've read the reports compiled by the servants, and I find no better words to describe them than disgraceful. The 6th Lord was bested in combat by a mere human, then felled by a single arrow to the throat. The 10th Lord's fate was even more contemptible. Deceived into mistaking a crude human imitation of jade for my token, then ending up being sealed alive within the mountains. You should be grateful to the humans who killed them, for if they could be brought low by such creatures, what right did they have to sit among us sovereign rulers? The matter at hand has nothing to do with how they perished, Jade Maiden. Do not mistake me, 5th Lord. I do not stand in opposition to your proposal. On the contrary, I will cast my vote in its favor, for humanity is worthy of neither our clemency nor our tolerance. Yet still, I do not find your reasoning sound. If the day ever comes when humans truly imperil our kind, it would but prove that our kind have indeed grown too weak. And in their decline, they would deserve only to kneel before their subjugators and accept this destined destruction, for there would be no need, nor possibility to seek an alternative. The strong endure, the weak perish. That is the eternal truth of this world. Do not forget it. I abstain. The fate of these soulless creatures bound to star signs concerns me not. Do with them as you will. I too shall abstain. 5th Lord, surely you do not truly hope to persuade us that these wretched insects, these creatures who know naught but to cower in the dark and slaughter one another without end, will one day suddenly unite, that they might march upon the sacred city, which not even the usurper of the skies could shake. Such absurd hysteria from a dragon, such loathsome cowardice, unworthy even of my defiance. And then you remember the dragons are now used as tools for the Archons? Yeah. You and your arrogance are what is truly loathsome, Ninth Lord. If you do not support this lofty-minded proposal, then go. Wriggle back to your beloved Shishan Uktoka. Continue there in self-deception, pretending your land will never be threatened by these insects, for even the most witless ants would not be so foolish as to burrow into the bone-chilling well of yours. You mock me, you dare mock me, wretched worm. Wherefore comes such ire, 13th Lord? The ruler of Chichen Uktoka has spoken nothing but the truth. If humanity cannot be eradicated entirely, such drastic measures will only backfire in the end. Rather than pacifying them as you intend, you will only spur them to cease their incessant infighting and unite against us. If that is your proposal, Fifth Lord, then for the future of our kind, I stand in firm position into such folly. It's got a point there. Oh. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers would lecture us on the future of our kind? I remind you, Eighth Lord, that you hold no standing in this matter, for you have long forsaken duty to your kin in favor of misguided partiality for humanity. To this day, you have yet to explain why you employed dragon artisans of your domain to forge a longbow for your little human pet. Was this not a blatant overstepping of your mandate? He's got a matter when you consider what happened with... Yeah. Yeah. You stray from the topic, Seventh Lord. Furthermore, my actions were sanctioned by our sovereign, and I have never yet exceeded that mandate. I owe no explanations to the weak. You need not explain yourself to others, for already I have grasped your full intent. Indeed, as the Eighth Lord has stated, such drastic measures can hardly be deemed efficient. Humanity would instead be manipulated into regulating their own numbers. We need only select and support certain individuals from the shadows, bestowing upon them the necessary resources and aid to seize power over their tribes. With such support, they can easily be shepherded into betraying their own kin. This guy is onto something. Driven by their innate vanity and the need to secure their tenuous position, willingly they shall foment conflict with the other tribes, spilling one another's blood and shattering whatever fragile trust may have existed between them. This alone shall suffice, so why go to unnecessary lengths to expend our own resources on a far less efficient plan? One might almost have mistaken such feeble words for the self-conceited ramblings of some human whelp, 12th Lord. Have you spent so much time among the fawning livestock in your domains that you have forgotten our way? Have you fallen so low as to measure your wit against insects, disdaining even to hunt them yourselves? He's got a point though, that this would actually probably be the most effective way. I have no interest in responding to your infantile insults, dear sister. Even the bestial hisses of those sunken degenerates, those mindless lizards who spend their lives groveling in the dust, have more worth than such senseless drivel. Of course, you may hunt as you will. That right is beyond dispute. However, out of genuine respect and concern for my brethren, I sincerely hope that you do not follow in the footsteps of the 6th and 10th Lord, who foolishly squandered their not-so-lofty lives out of sheer arrogance and folly. You... Silence! All sovereign rulers present have spoken. The vote shall now be held. And ultimately, there were a lot for. Final tally, 5 in favor, 2 against, 3 abstentions. Consensus not reached. Oh, okay. So they need the majority vote. Okay. The absolute majority, as we call it here. Not sure what it's called in English. Okay, I will not fight you as that guy.
通常みんなは俺が守れ。もう
口封じは任せたからね。
この天下で裁く。コレクションに加えよう。
オッケー。
Alright. No. Okay, can we hit this from behind? Oh yeah, we can. Wait a moment. Alright, that works. So of course we are going to grab this right here. Where even are we? Back there. Okay. And what's this all about? It didn't really seem like we need a way back. Maybe we do. Oh. Interesting. So do we need to... I see. Can we... No, this does not work. And we cannot be... Huh. And I'd imagine we can also not pull this one out from behind. Because that would be too easy. Oh no, we can. Ha! Hey. Oh. Okay, well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Okay, we still have our thing, that's good. Brackets begin. I demand that you explain yourself immediately, 12th Lord. What is the meaning of this? Against all expectations, you would call for the execution of your own flesh and blood and at such a critical hour? Venerable speaker, what kind of an explanation do you wish for? The words I wish to speak, the words I must speak, have already been made clear in my proposal. I, custodian of Kumkarakablapapa, accuse the 8th Lord among us, of betraying our kind and thus request her immediate execution. Instead of pressing me yet again on matters you already know, why not first question the 8th Lord herself to see what she might say in her own defense? I have no intention of defending myself. If any of you believe I have betrayed our kind and defiled our sovereign's vision, then cast your vote for my execution. Only a weakling would waste words on such matters. How dignified your haughty grace, my dear sister, yet, as I see it, you are merely grasping for an excuse. one you cannot find, to explain your own betrayal. How else would you justify why the human you keep, that vile reaver, that brazen harbor of degenerates who had exiled, we had exiled, that insect who dared trespass upon my domain, whom you dare call daughter, who wields a weapon forged by dragonsmiths, has chosen to follow in Jabalanke's path, speaking of, assisting him in slaughtering our kin. And why, even now, do you continue to tolerate her savagery rather than cast her out yourself? Is that not so, our ever venerable paragon, priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers? You name me a traitor, Trath Lord. Or you name me a traitor, Trath Lord. If I truly were one, you would now be laying at my feet, begging for mercy to save your pitiful life. As for my beloved daughter, you have no right to make such accusations. She has chosen her path, just as I have chosen to remain loyal to our sovereign. If a weak worm like you cannot even kill her, or maintain the territory granted to you by our sovereign, then that is your fault, neither mine nor hers. I too refute your accusation, Twelfth Lord. The human named Jabalanke is a powerful warrior, worthy of our respect. Even in my eyes, he has shown himself worthy of facing me in combat, and of my killing him in person. This is a fact that you should respect. The humanity's offspring would flock to his banner is as natural as the idea that a plant would turn towards the sun, or that its seed would drift along the wind. This stands beyond reproach, and certainly does not constitute treason. You would speak in puny humanity's defense? I have no intention of defending anyone, Seventh Lord. My words are crystal clear, surely as my teeth gleam with the brilliance of gemstones. I esteem the formidable enemy named Jabalanke as just as I long to tear open his chest in glorious battle, and to bathe my very heart in his blood out of respect for his nobility. If you would call this a defense, I would not mind so defending your honor either, Seventh Lord. I request your pardon. It was not my intent to provoke you. Such an outrageous proposal is itself an affront to the Chamber of Deliberation. I too do not consider following Jabalanke to be an unforgivable crime. Perhaps you should call for my execution as well. The Eighth Lord speaks the truth in this matter. If you cannot defeat even a puny human, Twelfth Lord, then truly you all deserve to perish. You would deny her betrayal to Jade Maiden? I would not deign to label the Eighth Lord a traitor, yet my regard for you, Eighth Lord, does not sway me sufficiently to reject this proposal either. Even if the possibility of your betrayal is but 1 in 100,000, that sliver of corruption is enough to repulse me. Pure primal flame brooks not the slightest speck of impurity, and, well, you know this too. I know that too well, indeed. Were I in your position, Second Lord, my choice would be the same. Very well then. You almost stir in me a pang of regret, Eighth Lord. In fact, perhaps I have already begun to feel it. Four. Okay. Well, final tally, 4 in favor, 2 against, 1 abstention, consensus reached. I guess that is the last time we hear of the 8th. Okay. Okay. Feels bad, man. Yeah. We did lose it. Like, it really sounded like they would just all be against the proposal of her execution, but, well, apparently that was just some vocal minority. Okay. These are nobles that just played the game too much. Yeah. Okay, before we pick you up, there's this. Actually, okay, everyone is... yeah, everyone is here, so this was before that happened, like all of the other happened. This session has been convened upon the initiative of the Second Lord, who proposes a joint impeachment of Regent Kukulkan by the sovereign rulers. Should consensus be reached, even abstainers will be bound to uphold the council's decision. Let the session commence, Second Lord. You may now present your case. The next section of the Folgeson inscription has been deliberately erased, rendering it unreadable. That's a lot of pros and some cons. 9 in favor, 4 abstentions, consensus reached. Folgeson inscription that could not be seen previously begin to emerge on the erased records. Oh, foolish craven creatures, ever scurrying about the vile fleas, mindlessly gnawing at the flesh of your own kin like rabid dogs. You cower in the shadows of the great trembling at the thought of change and progress, yet still you have the audacity to usurp the mantle of strength. Pitiful fools, impotent wretches, how laughably absurd even your slander is. The sacred city has fallen. Such senseless ramblings have no place in this world. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta climb back up, but at least we didn't die. Also, climbing back up is fast. So this is the permit. No, not in its entirety. Okay. More returns, can you not? Where's the purification? We need to stay in there. Okay, I was about to say, do you go back up again now? Because, yeah. This spot should be safe, right? Cleaning complete. Good. Ooh, that's a wrap, finally. Guess we've got the permit to enter the heart of the Sacred Mountain or whatever now. No, as I said before, this is merely the permit's empty shell. A device made from a single scale, bereft of any information concerning its owner, cannot be converted into a permit. Otherwise, would it not have become some sort of master key to be used by any old dragon? Quickly, bring the dragon of suitable status to the stand. Where are we supposed to find the dragon? Hey, wait, does Tabby count? Not at the moment, no. Then what do we do? Long ago, after the great sovereign entered the heart of the Sacred Mountain, there were some who had the authority to, yet did not activate this permit. Perhaps this conspicuous specimen was placed here for that very purpose. Okay. Why does the audio keep cutting out? Okay, we should not fall down. Okay. I know, right? I thought the same thing. It's too gloomy here. Let's put on some some beats.
まだ終わってない鍛造依頼、あと何件あったっけ？一つ、二つ。そんな多くないみたいだし、明日から本気出そっと。
Okay. So we don't just get out, we get up high. Yeah, we gotta get those teleporters. There it is, the engraving light that can activate the scale. That is the permit. Whew, you can see the whole sacred city from here. Indeed, the shadow of a glorious, unhappy past. You wish to know the final outcome of this trial. Of course, those who call for sacred judgment knew that the master of all light and flame was simply feigning death, but when the true king, only occasionally clear-minded, made an appearance in the flesh, the 13 lords and 3 princes, who before could not stop speaking, hastily withdrew their words, and the whole trial descended into farce and was thus dissolved. Later on, the 3 princes would be slain in battle against humanity, while 10 of the 13 lords fell when the sacred city of Tolan collapsed, with 1 remaining in Chichen Uktoka. But 1 lord survives to present day, though doubtless not in the form that it would have wished to maintain. Alright, let us continue into the heart of the sacred mountain. There all lies buried, including a yearning for the journey's end. I see. My duty shall soon be discharged in full. Chosen of dragons, if only you could have seen this place in its fullest splendor, its truest beauty. Go, touch the flame engraving light, win permission to reach the sacred mountain's heart. Gone again. I was just getting used to that name. Still, the permit to enter the heart of the sacred mountain is ours at last. The light on this side, it's gone. Alright.
まあ、多少はモラになるはず。さっさとしまっとこ。
So, we are here, actually, in the center, you say. Okay. We weren't completely done though. So let's have another look around. Because yeah, there was the Matador thingy still, at the very least. Then there was this was the trap, and I'm fairly certain there was something in front of the trap that I didn't check out. Oh no, that's not a path. That's literally just a wall. Okay, never mind then. I thought it was a path. Oops. In that case, let's port over here. Okay, do we have something? No, right? We didn't see anything. Okay, no. Nothing there. So then we have the Matador. And this, is that, yeah, that's reachable as well. Is it? Yeah, it is. So we should check that out as well. But for right now, oh. You gotta be dashing, otherwise that's not gonna work. Okay. Oh, come the fuck on, really? That was not fair. You're clearly intended to make that, but you can't. Okay. Okay, so we got that. We have been here, actually. Yeah, we have been here. Hold on. Have we interacted with the rockets over there? Because I do not recall doing that. The region's so-called test subject, which appears to be no more than an ordinary human child, has arrived. Thrown in with the Bishop, so we've read the story down there, okay. It will likely be seen as nothing but food. The subject exhibits strength and regenerative capabilities far beyond those of the average adult human male, and has even shown itself capable of snatching food from the bishops. Notably, after feeding itself, the subject always shares the remaining food with the other bishops. Such altruism far exceeds that observed in similar experiments on humans. A report has been sent to the Regent. In accordance with standard protocol, a neutralization injection was administered to the surplus entity deemed unfit for dragonhood. The subjects display the fear absent in Vishabs and empathy towards fallen enemies unseen in humans. Though the subject was briefly incapacitated, all physiological indicators remained within safe parameters and no medical intervention was required. A report has been sent to the Regent. The subject has escaped the nest. In accordance with the protocol, has been dispatched to pursue and neutralize it. By orders of the Regent, Hunt Protocol has been rescinded on the grounds of having personally neutralized the subject. I have not figured out what anime to watch this season either. I might just treat this season as dead. I haven't done that in ever, actually. Maybe I'll watch some random stuff and maybe it turns out to be good. But there's nothing that really catches my eye. Yeah, you're right. That one was okay. It wasn't great. But it wasn't terrible either. So yeah, you know what? You've got a point. That's something to watch-ish. Okay, it's probably buried somewhere and we need to free it. The secret source dragon idol that stands here bears ancient signs of abyssal corrosion. Perhaps you should give it the permit and the replacement energy. Okay, we got the energy. Well, that's done. Before we go down there, I do want to go ahead and explore the areas up here a bit more, right? The underwear anime. Really? Really? Hey, stay here. A girl can turn back time by taking off her underwear. And because MC accidentally saw her tits once, he is now the only one that can remember what happens with those time leaps.
Yeah.
We are talking hentai, right? Because that sounds like the beginning of a hentai plot. No. Actually, it's not enough for that kind of plot.
星々への感謝の祈りは
Come
代わ
on,
りにしといてあ
die.
げる。
烈日に私に従え。や。
Flame shields, the bane of this team. Yeah, there's a... I think it's pretty obvious why I skipped that immediately. Like, I'm not gonna lie. 14-year-old me would have eaten that shit up, but I don't know, man. Okay, we're here now. Okay, that is the path to the other area. Gotcha. I am the creator, the shaper, the forger of all names, the begetter of soil, gold, and much more. I shall bring ruin upon the arch enemies of the sacred city of Tolan. You didn't. Let their bodies bloat, the legs swell with pus. Okay. Their throats be choked and chests be crushed. Let them collapse by the wayside, their faces stained in a deep yellow. Okay. I shall not be trampled by the usurper of the sky, nor consumed by the black tides of the earth. As long as my craft endures, so too shall Tolan's glory, and with it the radiance of the primal flame. As long as there's more than just... Yeah, that's very true. Okay, there's one over here. Hey. We'll come back to you later. Hey. Okay. I am trying to build something here. God damn it. Okay. There's some more stuff here to obliterate. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, that's a good chunk of stuff. Oh wow, you fight back.
防衛。
じゃあ行くよ。
And then you disappear. Feels bad, man. Okay. Oh. 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 Okay.
随分走り回ったし、そろそろ休もう。
Do we have to jump off, or are you gonna actually get us there? I hope you get us there.
で休憩。
Okay. But we had to jump off, didn't we?
あっちゃ、ベランダの花がまた枯れてる。毎日水やりしてるのに。もしかして
Okay.
逆にやりすぎ？
So we're getting another chance. Alright. So we got that. I am assuming you will just fly in circles. We made it back on here, so that's nice. Because this looks like it's just a circle. Yes, okay. We probably do not want to be in its path. So we'll leave you at it, to it, and go this way. How are we doing for 90%? Nice. Okay. Hi. Bye.
みんなは俺が守れ。
さあ、働きなさい。
Okay, so getting up there easy. We have to. Well, let's do this first. Like, that can be broken, interestingly enough. But yeah, just do that. We might actually have to. Oh, there's another chest over there. Okay. So there's this. But I don't see anything to do here with you. See if you can actually find another rhino. You are not that. Wait, is this all Folgestone? It is. Okay. Huh. Are you an enemy? Like a special enemy. Of course you are an enemy, but
もうええ
you sure?
全力攻撃。
口封じは任せたからね。
石煙に葬られよ
Bye. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's how you get over there, okay. That's that. Okay, here we have... Oh, wait a moment. This is not where we were earlier. This is something else. Haha. And there's our thingy. No spawns. Oh, hey. Where are you coming from? Okay, so we have that. Now, how do we get you over there, right? Well, we might not have to. I know for a fact we need to have you down here though. So let's do the certain part first. That was too close. And that's that. Oh, we have to mirror it. Okay. Oh, hey. All right. And then we do this. Yeah, figures. Okay, this is not up there. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, so back up we go. I'm a bit surprised we are not getting one of those slingshot saurians here. But okay. We don't really need it. I say that, but you know what? No, we can just, yeah, do that. Let's see. Thanks, Ulrika. Where are you? Where are you? This breaks, doesn't it? Oh, wait a moment. This can be shattered, can't it? Oh, just moved. Yeah, that works. Now we need to get you in here. There. I'm not sure that's how this was supposed to go, but it worked. So, I will just, yeah. Okay. Indeed, this treasure. Okay, it's nothing. Oh yeah, I was about to say, didn't I hear 3 pings? There's the third one. Okay. Now, to somehow get this thing over there, which we probably don't even need, but I still think we, well, I don't know. You know what, let's try without. Maybe there's something here we can overtake, but it doesn't seem like it, so... so that... Okay, first things first, you gotta go. Oh wait, oh, we can just break it? Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Hello? Thank you. Damn. All right. I will gladly take that. So, what else do we have here? Well, this is still a question mark. I mean, I do wonder. If we can we take this and no, so that's unrelated. We have a bird down there, so... well, that's too far away. That's too far away.
Okay.
Bum, bum. What if you just stand here? Okay.
星々よ、空に帰りなさい。
Okay.
八重堂から出てる小説は
Okay.
両手で抱えきれないなら
I
手伝ってあげるけど
I guess that works. Sure. Wait a moment. Have we? Yes, we have. Duh! I guess that works. Small floating rock? Ah. Sign me up. Of course. Why hidden? Like this? Okay, well, that's yet another way to get up here. Fair. Fair. So, we have not been over here yet. Or here. Question is, can we even get there? Hey. Oh yeah, and now we have one of those. I see. So yeah, okay. It's gone? It's gone. That's unfortunate.
じゃあ行くよ
Oh, okay, so that is a no-no. So that's where we came from. We just were there, so that's not a problem. Now it gets dark and bright again. Good. Saw that.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything else here? Must have run past this, like a, yeah, because we, yeah. I killed the thing here. Huh. Really? Damn, I'm blind. Oh, it's, bye. That would have been nice. Oh, whatever. Nah, it's stupid.
赤煙に葬られよ。
There you go.
オッケー。
Nice idea. I just fucked it up.
正真正銘のお宝だ。よし、出発だ。
Okay. 98%. Were you there before? Oh, I just beelined it for... Yeah, okay. Do we need you? I say we don't need you. Descending with the with the birds is always a pain in the ass, so this does not look great. This does not look great. Also, it gets brighter in here, which leads me to believe we are falling to lava / Folgestone. No, we are not. Hot damn. Okay. There's walls around us, so... Talk to Paimon. No. We're probably dead. Huh, who would have thought there'd be such a huge space underneath this volcano? And it's wall-to-wall abyss in here. Now that everyone thinks about it, the abyss covering the... Okay. Oh, chosen of dragons, the power of blazing fire now rests within you. Go forth and vanquish the great enemy cloaked in the shadow. What's this fuzzy warm strength Paimon feels all over? Nah, that's a later question. Let us use it to send the abyss packing right here and now. We're not dead. And we got the thingy for free. Okay, nice. Heart of the Sacred Mountain. Clear out all the best stuff. That's... yeah, we have the power over here, I think. Oh, wait.
頭上を焼き。
みんなは俺が守れ。
手加減なしよ。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
この天下で裁く。
Okay. Ah! Can we use you? We need to restore your power. Gotcha. Come on! No! Ah, okay. No, didn't get it. Fuck. Oh, we have infinite charge. That's kind of nice. So that's the power within us, huh? Oh, really? Okay, there's one. The one. Oh no, we can shoot, okay. Lava buff. Can't we just... oh, no, we can't. Heh. Shame. Uh-huh. That's not fair. Get him. Okay, that tore down half the thingy, apparently. Okay, there's more. There must be more, or not. Okay. Okay. Before they can escape. Alright. How do you do that? Like, yeah, we get some speed here, but... Come, chosen of dragon. Ah. Get up. Just fly into it. It looked nicer before, I will say that. Omen of Annihilation and the final entreaty. A final ember, finale ember forge. I will. So I will say that the way this is chained right now is kind of bad. The current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Sure. What do you have for us? Between Pledge and Forgettance. Review. Having obtained the talisman from Wagja Klahun, Uba Khan, you opened the path to the ruins of the Sage of the Stolen Flame together with your companion, Tubby. Together with your Saurian friend, you each endured the test and overcame all the dangers in the end, obtaining one of the 2 golden entreaties. Lost Traveler in the Ashen Realm review. In order to retrieve the legendary Jade of Return, you and your companion Tabi arrived at the ancient city of Ochkantalan. Your adventures take you to the Tonatiu together with the adventurer Bona, whom you met in the ruins. After driving off the wicked dragon that attacked and successfully boarding the ship, you gradually discovered that the truth hidden behind the Jade of Return, and finally retrieved the important token needed to undo the blessing of the Flame Lord from the hands of Ochkan as he lay upon the brink of death. Okay, sure. We no longer have the buff.
悪くない品だ気に入った
Okay. Offer the golden entreaties. Oh, I guess we could have gotten here without getting the entreaties, and that mean I guess that's why it was so awkward. Because otherwise, would have just ended. We would have had to like leave, but now we just stumbled into the next trigger immediately because we got everything. Huitzilopochtli, man. I guess those names are just you hit the keyboard once or twice with your fist, and boom, name. Present the golden entreaties, chosen of dragon. Ignite the sacred flame to cleanse creation. Normal Chinese sounds. Then the localization is shit. Enter the lights. Oh. So once we're in there, we can activate the sacred flame and cure Tabi. That way he'll be able to grow up healthy, right? Thinking back on it, we sure have done tons of stuff on this journey and cleared loads of trials created by that sage of the stolen flame guy. We even had a bust up with Ochkan, that super famous tyrant. Well, he turned out to be Coco in the end, and not as bad a guy as we thought. And come to think of it, all that sage of the stolen flame stuff was kind of weird, but whatever, let's get going. Step into the light and let the sacred flames of the mountain cleanse all. The next part of the story is tightly connected. For the best experience, it is recommended that you continue when you have ample time to complete it. Heh, don't worry. Come on, let's go. Should give us these warnings when the event story happens. Right. I don't think it's going to be quite that long. Chosen of dragons, come forward, face your final test. Learn the truth and make your choice. Defeat the Source Dragon Mech. Well, they say that stories like this never end with a... with Traveler. With Traveler. I mean, what can I do, right? Just take the damage. We do have a constant heal, so... Oh. I couldn't even run away, by the way. Like, I tried. Okay, it was. It was stored. I had a feeling, but yeah. At this rate, the disordered power will devour your frail body utterly. Even so, you surprise me. I did not expect that you could use the power within your blood to such an extent without having received the proper guidance. Yeah, we saw it before. Come, accept the guidance of the true sacred flame. Let the power bear you up, rather than use your body to bear this power. Come forth. Long have I awaited you, chosen of dragons, dragonborn who braved the flame and returned. As the light floats around you, the rampaging power within your body seems to circulate, submitting to some ever-shifting cycle. Your body seems to adapt to this change. It is just like the moment when you gained wisdom from the liquid folestone you immersed yourself in. Countless images flow into your mind, following the circulating power, almost as if they are being reassembled and read to you. Come, I have something to show you. The speaker's voice seems immeasurably distant, and after that, both your body and consciousness fall into a wide abyss. We are grown up. You messed it up, Hoyo. The screen should have been dark from the get-go. Open your eyes, descendant of the Flame Lord. I believe this is the second time I've formally met you in this form. Wait, my voices? And my body too. You have briefly achieved the form of a mature dragon after your power was channeled with the proper guidance. Were that not the case, the savage strength would have warped your form. In an earlier eon, the Folgestone-rich soils that sustained Natlan were regarded by the Heavenly Reaver as a form of so-called holy soil phenomenon. They cast sky nails down to destroy the land. We dragons boast extreme adaptability and evolutionary capacity, but this was used against us. Countless Dragonborn could only evolve so as to survive in the present-day Natlan. But their bloodline has not changed. To which Cortl would not admit. The mark once Horn would prove. For in the beginning, it was through his horn that the Pyro Dragon Sovereign first transmitted flaming light and wisdom. So the removal of the blessing was a lie you made up. Only one of omission. If not guided correctly, this disordered power would indeed kill most Saurians who bear the blessing. The only question became whether we could control the blessing's occurrence or not. The answer was that we had a high chance of success. But you do not speak falsely even so. I did intend to use a human to unseal the volcano and use the Valanka's oath to have a human bring back the other golden entreaty. Which is why I created that legend in the first place. And I would not name it an honorable tactic. Many are the great humans who have died for this cause. But you will understand in time that I no longer had any other choice. So the so-called Chosen of Dragons refers to both the Chosen of Dragon and the chosen human who brings the dragon here. It's just that, once you were brought here, the human's duty had already ended. None but you remain to tread the final path. Huh? Wait a minute. Those words, they're in my head. Why? Now, you have mastered the way Dragonborn speak. A distant thing, indeed, from the brute cries of Natlan's saurian kind. And if you willed it, you could have any intelligent being understand your words. Indeed, the Folkeston within your body, and the information and wisdom passed down from antiquity through the primal flame will also begin emerging. You are the sage of the stolen flame, so what should I call you? Kukul Khan, then? That was the first of my names, and also the one that bound me most tightly. Later, however, as my list of names grew, it grew to be insignificant. But Kukul Khan was... forget it. Though all names will very soon become meaningless, you may simply call me that for now. Strange. I feel like I've forgotten something very important. Confused? Well, it is quite normal to, after having reattained wisdom, be flooded by the sea of information. But if you would like me to assuage your discomfort, allow me to change into a form you will find more familiar. Guru. Well, what do you think? Quite convenient, no? Should you desire it, our transformative arts will reveal themselves to you with but a thought. Though you will require the help of some little souls too. It's fine, I'm happy the way I am. Fair enough. Forgive me for being presumptuous. That is how the story began, no? In that case, let us start this way too. Anyway, come with me. Too fast. The river from beyond the skies once froze Geocoddle in lava, causing him to fall into a false death. But when Dragon King Nibelung descended from beyond the circles of this world, he was called forth by the abyss and awoke from his long dream. The river annihilated the Great Black-Winged Lord at great cost, and at that moment our fiery sovereign, who had been steeped in the abyss, regained brief, tragic clarity. He saw it then. This realm, once ruled by wisdom's blazing light, now lay shattered. A land once suffused by primal flame was now corroded by the dark foe, cankered and covered head to toe in sores. Having himself become a breeding ground for darkness, his periods of clarity ever shortening, he knew not when he would become lost to senseless, twisted nothingness. In truth, in his final days, he may as well have restarted his false death, for all the difference it made. All the while, his entire race had become a gaggle of squawking fools. Now that you possess true wisdom, I have little doubt that you too understand how it feels to be a changed being. And so, Geocoddle used the last of the time and wisdom left to him to transform the Dragon City once more and create the Simime. And finally, Huitzilopochtli. What's that? The Natlan Folkestonization Array. That is to say, a device that can transform all Natlan into a land of only Folkeston, or only of matter comprised of Folkeston. Folkeston is an atom upon which information may be transcribed, and is itself a form of computonium, an element that can be used to imitate the essence of any and all things through the weaving of language. Iridescent description, okay? This is why Folgestone can take on different forms and even switch between them. And this is also why you could see phantasms at the repair mechanisms in the Chamber of Deliberation. Huitzilopochtli will burn everything, and all that information will be logged and replicated by that ocean of Folgestone units, turning all Natlan into a realm composed solely of primal flame. When that happens, the moment the Abyss approaches, the astral assemblages created by the primal flame will automatically attach to them, using mutual annihilation reactions to consign our shadowy foe to oblivion. The Abyss shall never again be allowed to gaze upon this realm. But all the lives in Atlan, they will die by Huitzilopochtli's hand, or they can forsake their bodies and become pure Folgestone-based life forms. There shall be neither ley lines nor substantive bodies. We all own everything, yet never again own anything. We shall be beholden to neither birth nor death. Perhaps even life's meaning shall become null and void to us. At that point, yes. At that time, those dragons who have discarded their bodies and become Folgestone life forms shall become the rulers of the new world. That's terrifying. So I thought too, when this plan was first revealed to me. At the time, I believed that should this come to pass, all life would simply become flickering, illusory shadows cast by a titanic torch. Having lost our bodies, we would be bereft of any possibility to continue evolving. But no Dragonborn who serves Geocaudal could refuse his orders. So I thought another path. Perhaps I should don another guise for this bit. Boner. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, what do you think? Quite fascinating, no? Things such as this are easily possible through proper Folgestone manipulation via iridescent inscriptions. I kinda wanna puke. What an interesting response. Alright, now let's head to Tonatiuh to search for that now non-existing Jade of Return, shall we? And these are, I'm sure you guessed, these are my kin who have abandoned their physical forms, foolishly following the decree. Okay. Okay, so they're still consuming energy to, like, be this way. Tonatiuh. Now that is a fine name. Before the false sky enveloped the world, the city that lay beneath it could have rivaled Tolan itself. Wait, false sky? The world? In those days, like there were of course two skies, like in the city and the upper one, but that's not the world. That's in those days, while in search of light in the pitch dark outer realms, we set up a stairway. No, it might be more correct to call it a cable to reach beyond our skies. And before Ochkan spun it around, we had been preparing to leave it beyond our orbit and use it to tighten the sky cable and anchor the letter's trajectory. Later, it was modified to become Tonatiuh. It was originally intended to have hung higher in the sky, and then my beloved son, Ochkan, hit a golden treaty there. I once thought that through him I could discover how the one seated upon heaven's throne converted the ley lines into a girdle that defends the planet. I believed that once I understood the secrets of its operation, then I could use this method to merge the human and dragon races, allowing dragonkind to use subtler means of resisting our greater foe, the Abyss, our great foe. And perhaps even allow the Dragonborn the right to once more glimpse truth beyond the skies. but you failed. Indeed, compared to the dragons, whose souls are more powerful and more uniform, the individual variation among human souls is far too great, and most of them are far too fragile anyway. Ochkan, his spirit was like broken glass. He flew all too close to the sun that he could become one with it, and close he got indeed, only to lose his shape as a result. He was so alike to my old self, and just as disappointing. Just like humanity itself, perhaps I came into contact with them because I too once shared their frailties and harbored fantasies of overcoming the strong, even in my weakness. And such fantasy came true once, when Jabalanque seized upon Geocoddle's weak point and slew him. A weak point, you say? Geocoddle was the master of the first flame, wielder of all light, heat, and wisdom. He controlled the primal flame and could even plunge his entire body into it. By all rights at that time, there was no way he could have been harmed. If he had not modified one of his pupils to serve as the control hub for Huitzilopochtli, that is. Because he had to monitor and anchor reality using this eye, it became his sole weakness. That is how Jabalanque was able to take him down alongside himself. Wait, they died together? Yes, Jabalanque was undoubtedly slain at the time, but he was reborn then, and thus became the so-called God of Fire, the Pyroarchon. Oh. Right, yeah. Of course. But perhaps he paid the price for his death delayed. Or perhaps this was part of the deal he made with a certain entity all along. Right, but... Okay. Whatever the case, he knew what Huitzilopochtli was, and naturally, my alliance with him through Ochkan was meant to prevent its activation. Enter, then, the Golden Entreaties. The control hub that could be used to reactivate this place split in two between us for safekeeping. This is a tower that allows Huitzilopochtli to cover all Natlan and anchor its areas of coverage. Most of them were destroyed at Ochkan's orders, but their fragments serve the same purpose anyway. They never imagined that the carrier medium was something far smaller and more delicate, to the point that even a single stone could contain iridescent inscriptions. Had they found out, my plans now would have been rendered impossible. On Tonatiuh, a place where I stored the Golden Entreaty alongside this place. I once believed that humanity could create a civilization still more glorious. After Jabalanque's apotheosis, I even thought that they might avoid the dead end we walked into. So I decided to give them more time. But too many years have gone by. None amongst the tribes have even dared, not since Ochkan, to establish a united empire. Until today, they lean on the authority of their so-called Archon like a crutch. They were unable to forge weapons for themselves to wield, such that their world might be defended from the all-corrupting dark. Their way of fighting against the Great Shadow still lies in their stale stories of heroic valor passed from generation to generation. So consumed are they with the past that they dare not risk it all. Each time our foe strikes from the shadows, the slowly accumulated fruits of civilization are destroyed all in an instant. And afterward, there is only the eternal cycle, or worse, inexorable devolution. The time I granted as grace has lost all meaning as a result. Perhaps if I gave them a few thousand years more, perhaps several tens of thousands, they will create that glorious, shining epoch, but my faith has run out. And waiting has become a luxury, whether it be for me or this once sealed sacred city. Come, this story is almost at its end. Let me witness your choice. Mine? He has chosen of dragons. Hold on. Oh. I would hear your answer. Destroy all humanity. Okay, well, that's oh, there's nothing here, okay. Behold, Huitzilopochtli and its activation array. Bring it to life. This way, our shadowy enemy may never again gain a foothold upon this place, and afterward, via the gradual expansion of the Primal Flame's power, just like when a complete bubble is blown within the leaking husk of an old one, perhaps the entire world shall become free from abyssal poison. But the authority over Primal Flame, when Natlan is fully Folgestonized, the very concept of life will be rewritten. That authority will then return naturally. Only draconic Folgeston life forms may wield this authority. As such, you can become the shaper of this new world. You can also become the Pyro Dragon Sovereign renewed. No, I suspect that any such rulership would be something entirely new, surpassing our traditional conceptions. Then you shall reclaim all light, all heat, all wisdom, bringing all order and great glory back to this realm, even to this world. Even if doing so means the end of evolution. Who knows? Perhaps it will instead prove the beginning of a new evolutionary cycle. Stopping on the path leading onwards can be another form of bravery, especially when the alternative is infinite regression. Now then, choose. Activate Huitzilopochtli. Draw near and then feel. Huh. No, wait, Sarah. Oh my. And here I thought you wouldn't be able to remember them. Never mind how your mind now has... Never mind how your mind now has at least 1,000 years worth of memories within it. I also intended for you to make your decision while having forgotten them. Zeros never meant to have existed here. You need to tell us more from where we came from then, because you know that. Though of course it was precisely due to her aid that you were able to reach this place. She is, however, rather special. It may be that the Folgestonization of Natlan will not affect her. It may be. No one knows what will happen once it is activated. Perhaps there shall then be no difference between you and me. Perhaps we shall both be destroyed. Perhaps she and that little emissary by her side will live. Perhaps they will not. Enough of that. Time is short. We do not have much excess energy left to also maintain those of our kind who have already become Folgeson life forms. If we do not obtain the authority over the primal flame in time, all shall soon perish, and once that moment comes, choice itself will be lost to us. Quickly, choose, O chosen of dragons. This is an omen of new life and also the final entreaty. Entering trigger sequence. 3 rounds of confirmations will be required to either activate or deactivate the sweeping Skyfire. Sunquake, yeah. First confirmation. Are you certain that you wish to activate Huitzilopochtli? Cancel activation. Confirm. Sweeping Skyfire generator is on approach, supplying energy. Calibration initiated. Second confirmation. Are you certain that you wish to activate Huitzilopochtli? Confirm. Do it. Sweeping Skyfire generator is continuing its approach. Folgeson flow strength increased, accelerating. High ambient heat detected. I don't think we can do the third one. Third confirmation. Are you certain that you wish to activate Huitzilopochtli? Oh, we can do it. Third confirmation complete. So, this is your choice then? Yes, this too is fine. Perhaps I should have made the same choice as you all those years ago, even though... how regrettable. Sweeping Skyfire generator at closest possible proximity. Collision, gather, final, complete. Before you stretches a world of pure white. No one can know what light means in this realm, for it permeates every corner. Nor does time retain any meaning. 10 million years pass in what seems but a moment. It's something that was once it is the sole remaining consciousness. This is a world the shadow can never again threaten, but is it a world with any meaning? It knows that the primal flame is not exhaustible, though it shall burn for billions of years in this dark cosmic sea. Sometimes it recalls as if in a dream, travels it once embarked on alongside 2 companions when the land was still tangible. Holding on to these memories, it thinks it might yet endure the torment until death comes upon eternity's far shore. Still, it recalls time and again. But still, for reasons no one can know, only it remains. If it could return to that moment, was there another choice? Okay, our choices don't matter. I mean, there was the end of Genshin, right? The world was destroyed. Well, not land, potentially the world. Okay, we'll do 2 confirmations if we can, and then I'll deactivate it. Okay. Second. Careful now. Cancel activation. Results confirmed. Sweeping Skyfire's activation sequence has been cancelled. Huitzilopochtli has ceased operation. So, is this your decision, I presume? This is your decision, I presume. Why did you do it? I still believe in humanity, and I will not put Zera and Pawan at risk. And yet, you may not hold the same pride of place in their hearts. Are they not adventurers who roam the world? Perhaps it was only out of charity, or the desire to gain treasure, or some other reward that they brought you here. It's not incorrect. Perhaps in their hearts they even harbor grievances against the notions you make of yourself, roaring this way and that as you do. What they think of me matters little. They, however, are important to me. That's what really counts. You have no idea what folly you have chosen, or what you shall now lose. There's still time, you know. I will not activate it. Even if the wisdom and power you enjoy now will fade without the primal flame's aid. It was the fire I allotted to you that granted you that intellect. Yet, deprived of our primal source, we shall merely share the feeblest of flames between two meager matches. Soon, everything here shall cease to exist, and you will lose both your strength and power of speech. How will you tell Zera and Paimon of this world that you almost gained, yet in the end lost? They don't have to know about something as silly as this. Fool. You do not even know where they are, nor is there any way back from this place. If there isn't a way back there to them, then I'll make one. Okay. Dot dot dot. Come back, you know not what you pertermit, okay. Wait, we cannot. How do we get past this? Can we just attack it? Okay. You burn through the power vest in your body. Come back. Okay. You know how to burn it. Your folly is beyond belief. You're not as important to them as you think. Come back. Come back. Your folly is beyond belief. Whoa, we're about to be trapped. Huh? Nothing happened? Wait, no. Did you save us, Tubby? Rawr. If you've grown this big, does that mean that you've recovered? Could it be that Be on your guard. This battle is not over yet. That's Tubby. Alright. There's still that big guy. Not speaking to her, of course not. Human and Saurian as one. You have developed an unspoken synergy with your Tepetlosaurus companion during your journeys together. When your foe launches a powerful attack, you'll be able to spot their weaknesses and fight back alongside your companion. We have a Tubby ability. With T, okay. Ow. Well, that's broken. Nah, not again, yeah. Oh, sorry, I clipped the mic. Wow, that hurt actually. Been happening a lot lately, actually. Me clipping the mic, I don't know. I did press the button though. Okay. Okay, at least we got a little crystallized shield here. Okay, thanks, Tubby. Much appreciated. Phew, I guess it's finally over. Oh, chosen of dragons, you have completed every trial set before you. Oh, it's not the Flame Lord's blessing has been dispelled. Phew, guess it's finally over. Or maybe Tubby's just acting like the voice. The curse has been lifted. Guess it's finally over. I was gonna say, for you to have grown up this big and yet still be safe, Tubby. Could it be that fighting was just what was needed to remove the bloodline curse? Still, that Sage of the Stolen Flame Widow didn't show up, not even once. Maybe you already did? Did you see him, little guy? Wait, what's wrong? Were you hurt during the battle? Chosen of dragons, I choose you after much deliberation. And you have my thanks for all you have done. I've always believed in you. It is hard for me to say this, Sarah here. Never forget that I love you. ... Hey, Tubby, what's got into you? And hey, you're back into your normal, back to your normal size. Uh-oh, this place is shaking. Is the volcano about to blow? Let's get Tubby out first. Right, can't forget the scarf. So, this is as far as the maintenance functions go. I thought your technical skills could have taken us a bit further. Still, I finally understand how you felt, Geocaudal, my great brother. I now know that I now know what it means to have come to the end of one's days, to yearn to see this one thing done, or to receive that single clear answer, and to be willing to do anything to accomplish these goals. I imagine you'd scold me Why are the things I say and do always worlds apart? If I had truly wished for a dragon to activate that system, should I not have raised them within the sacred city, teaching them to hate this world? Or did I send them to me by a human side? Perhaps deep down I still wished to believe. But look, isn't it wonderful? It made the same choice I made back then. And Notch Khan too, for that matter. My king, my elder brother, our Lord who gave me life on the day you yourself were born. You once said that in my final moments I wouldn't understand your desire. But it seems that on this point alone, I cannot concede. Well, that was weird. All that shaking, and although it was blow off just a little smoke. We had ourselves silly for just that. Oh? Not that you had to run. We grabbed you and booked it. Still, you gave us quite the fright, fainting the way you did after the battle. Are you still feeling unwell? Heh, sure sounds like the worst's over. Anyway, so is that the Flame Lord? Is that Flame Lord's blessing gone now? But type says that Margon said. Reach out to the little Tepetlosaurus. As you reach out your hand, he stands up straight on his hind legs, rubbing his horn gently against your palm. The mark red as flame itself has dimmed and cooled, no longer concealing that faint warmth. It seems that whatever power it once had is gone now. Paimon can't help but feel like you were a bit smarter while you were bigger just now. Wow. No, that's a bit much. Now you're back looking a bit silly. True, but he's our little silly guy. I like him just the way he is. Well, yeah, but still. Anyway, who'd have thought that we'd remove that Flame Lord's blessing, huh? We might just be on our way to writing ourselves a new legend. All this adventuring made Paimon hungry. Though, should we get some blazed meat stew? Or maybe a little cake? Okay. You wanna eat both? Ha, you greedy little saurian. But today's a day to celebrate, so sure, let's go right now. And donezo. Blim! %98%. We're at 93 here. And this is at 100. I doubt it is at 100 though, because the interactive map still shows a thing or two. So let's see what we can do here. It's time to play things by the map. So there might be something here. Though I have no idea how to actually find it. That thing over there just gets us, yeah, out of here. So do we just stand on this one? Ah, that's it. Okay. Okay, don't enter the thingies with enter. Step on the ones with bombs. Gotcha. That's easy enough. Okay, that was indeed easy enough. Then let's see. Audio. I might have to replug my my audio interface. Yeah, we have not been here. I don't remember this.
変わろう。
みんながそばにいて。
手加減なしよ。
Just break. Thank you. Oh, there's more.
アクセル全
オッケー。
くらえ。全力攻撃。
さあ働きなさい。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
聞け。太陽の矛を。
Okay. Oh, it's two of them. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take that.
星々への感謝の祈りは代わりにしといてあげる。
I will take that. Okay, and then we have... That's interesting. Okay, guiding us to this place. Now the map is showing... Wait, we are up there. Oh, no, we are not here. No, should be another Oculus. Yeah, no, Oculus here. But I don't see any... Well, it doesn't mean anything. It's not shown on the mini... Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, and there it is. Fair enough. Oh, wait a moment. There's a chest as well. Are we supposed to get this one? Alright. We can just do that. Not sure if that's how we were supposed to get here, but I mean, right? It definitely worked. Okay. Why did this... Oh, because you got... commanded to over here, I guess. Okay. That can be broken. We should probably... You know what? Now we're safe here. It's fine. It's fine, right? I guess so. Stop drinking. Where are you getting us? Just here? Oh, hey, okay.
これ星々への感謝の祈りは代わりにしといてあげる。
Well then, I guess there's that. So are there any more oculi down here? It doesn't seem like it. We have gotten them all. That's the important part. Now for the big question. Where the heck are the remaining 7% over here? No way. Did they add stuff to the old regions? Actually, this is already part of the... Oh my god. Yeah, of course, but it looks like... Okay. Okay. Alright, we got that. And that means that... Okay. Well, that's definitely solving the mystery.
Okay.
Because I completely wrote this off as, yeah, this is part of the old region, but no, it's not. Yep. Yep. So, you must be... Okay, you're up there. That's probably part of the... We need this guy. Well, I say needs. But it's more fun this way. Ah, fuck. Okay. But it was like it did not do the thing I was hoping it would do, which means how... Oh, no. Okay, we got this. Okay.
Yeah.
じゃあ行くよ。スイッチ意味めよ。契約を果たせ。
Oops.
はい、これ。星々への感謝の祈りは代わりにしといてあげる。
Can you not? Is there more coming or... Oh, okay, no, those were the Saurians still. They're a bit persistent. Okay. In that case... So... I mean, this is getting close to this, which is why I believe this was part of... Yeah. Well, knowing is better than believing, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. Oops. Bloom. Where are you? Just down here, or are you in the sky? You are in the sky. I see, okay.
行くよ。疲れた。
Oh, hey, there's... Okay. That... down. T. We'll get you. All right, so that means they're on. Bum bum bum. We are just gonna run. Saurians don't need to be harmed, or something like that. Not that I care. I mean, I do it a little. Answer leveling is not happening until next week, probably.
変わろう。止める勇気はあるか。
じゃあ行くよ。
Why is today her talent stuff?
悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
宣言に葬られよ。
I'm a farm. No, I'm not.
まあ多少はモラになるはず。さっさとしまっとこ。 Okay, we need more. Nothing special for today? Okay. Of course, getting... Is that the last one? Yes, we have one more Pyroculus. Because I mean, the thing you farm for her is just the usual supporter set, isn't it? So there's that. 雨の日は
変わろう。
After inspecting the camera, you not only discover a set of photos of the surrounding scenery, but also a special mechanism within. It seems as if this mechanism causes the camera to automatically take photos whenever it detects vibrations running through the ground. Yeah, okay, I guess it depends on the team. Okay. Fire that moves like it's alive. Eerie after images and cameras that can take photos automatically. Paimon has a hunch that there's some kind of mind-boggling mystery behind it all. Who knows? There might even be a treasure involved. Any specific reason for this hunch of yours, Paimon? To be perfectly honest, nope. But the camera's owner must have put it here to capture what happens when the ground shakes. So, all we've got to do is put the camera back, then wait for the ground to start quaking. And when the time comes, clues to the treasure's whereabouts will no doubt come rumbling out, just like that after image. Interesting. I mean, you want Jill on another set, right? Usually.
98. I am not happy about that number. I must say. For any treasures here, let's go ahead and use our treasure sensors. Oh yeah, also that. Right, we have to use this. We have to find the thingy. Yeah, okay. But where are you? Did I never? I never made it. No, I made it. I have it up here. How did quick swap work again? Whatever. I'll just do this. Oh no, I just I rarely use this feature, so it's like yeah. Underneath. Yeah, this. Yeah, okay. Prime location for treasures, I guess. Even further down. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So we now have hidden recipes. It's no longer, hey, you just buy them. Nope. Getting them from this is not new. Are you sure? Oh. Ah, there you go. Hey, we have respawns here. Don't mind me. Oh, different ways to get them. I guess that's fair. I always bought them, so yeah. Oh yeah, this is another one of those. Oh, we know we already got this one. Ha! Of course, we just made that. So there's indeed multiple ways to get that. Okay, and this one is the story one. Okay, but we are still at 98%. Right, of course. We need to go back here. We need to find the stash of the tribe, because we did get the, like, we do have the ring. So we gotta figure out where that is. So I have no idea. I don't recall seeing any kind of barrier. Oops, wrong one. So yeah. Of course, we can't indwell that one. Can we talk to you, maybe? Okay, so that doesn't help with that. Of course, Larissa would say does it have to be them, or can't we just use exactly. Oh, I already broke this. Yes, I remember. No, I already broke this.
Okay.
Say, where's your stash? Asking for a friend. There it is.
オッケー
I don't want to know where you keep your stash. Maybe I don't. Hundo. There we go. That's better. So that is the new area. Dunzo. For Jansan, if I level you, you need that. But that's not what I'm interested in. You need these guys. Okay. And that was down here. Might as well. Okay. Bye. All right. So that is one. You are. We're just late twice, right? It's all the resin I have right now, so we'll do that. And that's that. You don't have any level 90 Favonius. Wait, what? What? You don't? Okay. That's surprising. One level 80, two level 70, and one level 60. Damn. Not a single one at level 90. Okay. Okay. It's, again, that's surprising. Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Also, with our maxed out word level, that's not gonna like be a problem, right? You will have that immediately. Actually, no, wait, domain. That doesn't matter. Word level is It's just a small bit of attack. Normal doesn't matter, but for Jansan, that is huge. Yep. Yep. Wait, did you say, like, did you already account for maxed out Favonius in our talk earlier, or was that with level 80? That was at level 90, right? Oh no, wait. It's really minor? Oh, okay. I should probably just go and get these things now.
よし出発だ。
Ba-da-da-da. Were they in these thingies as well? No. Doesn't matter, worked out just fine. Where is... There. Okay, not quite. Yeah, I recall like someone like watching a YouTube video where they said that maxing out her buff is gonna be really easy. So I'm surprised to hear that you have trouble with that. Wait, why? Oh, because you get more, a higher ceiling, right? There it is. Yeah. But even then, like again, the guy that was like, yeah, here's the math for it. As you can see, it's like super easy to get her to that thing anyways. Like, okay. Hence my surprise, because I didn't do the math myself. I was like, okay, well, if that's how it is. It's easy to get the Night Soul. Yes, yes, yes. Because that's just the rotation. In the end, it's just the rotation, right? Does this persist? Yes. So nothing happened. Oh. Okay. Okay. Most attack waves don't go on off fields. That's true. Most attack waves are like they go on characters that are on the field. Obviously, either they're fields or they just say, "Hey, the active character."
Okay.
This one's weird as well. These are special boss.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
手加減なしよ。
えー
打ち封じは任せたからね。
石煙に葬られよ。死ね。
オッケー。
冒険だ冒険。
Of course, this guy's trying to escape, but there's no escape. No escape. None. Okay.
見たものは落っこちてこないよな。
But there must be more over there. Perfect. Okay. This is underground. Ah. That's fair enough. Can just port there.
よし、出発だ。
Because that is the entrance. Do we have... Yes, we do. Boom. I think we're going the wrong way. No, I'm not. Actually, I am. But doesn't matter. Well, there's also something here. So I imagine this is downstairs, though it is. Well, let's see how that works. Smooth. Okay. Okay, this one's done. You come here. Get on sleeping. So it has nothing better to do. Let's have it hell out. Okay, there's one up there. And we'll see if there's even more. If there's more. Of course. So that's done. Alright, and then the last one's over here. Did I really miss the thingy? I mean, there it is. So how did I not... Oh, I went that way, huh? Oh, oops. Well, at least we're safe from falling rocks here. Activate. Yep. Oh yeah, right, we can just get constant pyro particles here. Maybe we can. I never tried to fight this guy. We can probably do that though. Okay, let's see. Not like that. Nope, not really. Well, I tried. All right. All right. Did I just see there's a gift thingy there? What? Okay, well. Wait. No, I placed you here. Did I?
お前か。勉強で壁にでもぶつかったか？言ってみるとよい。このもちろん人生のお前
Yeah, no, I placed you here. I know who that one is. She's inside.
この同点。同点について。
Bum, bum. So, we have more music to check out. Okay. It's fair. Huh. This sounds like that one sounds so like Star Ocean or whatever. All right. So where are you? Immediately here, which is funny because I placed you here as well.
銀製品も湿気のない清潔なところで保管しないといけないの。うちの銀製品って材質が柔らかいから重ねて置いたりできないでしょ。だから綿の布で包んで本棚に置くのが一番なんだ。あ、そうだ。手入れが必要なものを持ってきたの。そろそろ拭いてあげないと。見る？
All right. And she's somewhere else. Yeah. Have I used her? No. I have not. No.
野菜に果物、日用品まで。あっちは何？わあ、目移りしちゃう。ゆっくり見て回ろうっと。ほら、一緒に行こ
う。Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, that's that. So that's all the persistent 5.5 content done. So and we got some achievements as well. Well, I say that actually. Do we? There might be some. We don't have all the achievements yet. And I also forgot to hand in the oculi. I should do that. Cause the duelist stuff. Now we have to wait to yeah. I do have to do stuff over here still, but I'll do that eventually. Okay. Also, I just noticed I should put this back. That's better. But yeah, we of course, well, I say of course, we have not maxed out the thing yet. The statues, so that does mean we are getting another area at some point, right? It's gotta be this over here to fill in the gap, or over here, or both. Yeah, exactly. We have 3 patches still, so we are gonna get 1 expansion. It's gotta be over here, and it's gotta be over. Like it's gotta be. And it'd be a lot actually, but maybe so. Maybe the Night Kingdom. Would they give us multiple special areas per region though? Like as a
まだ終わってない。
I guess they would. We'll see. We'll see, of course. Pretty sure they're crazy enough for it. Fair points. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we actually get 2 more area expansions, right? But we'll see. For now, though, I thank you all for watching for today. Hope you had a good time. The business that I had to, well, I say business, I'm meeting up with a friend. But yeah, it's moved to next week, so I will actually be streaming tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow with no Rebirth, not on Sunday. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. For now, I wish you all a good day, good evening, or good night, depending where you are. Do stay awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.